A recent policy by President Biden that will grant temporary legal status and a potential path to citizenship for many undocumented immigrants married to U.S. citizens has generated significant buzz in the immigration world. Seasoned immigration attorney N.M. Gehi, who is registered with our lawyer network, offers the following assessment on the topic.
Hello viewers, this is attorney Naresh Gehi from Gehi and Associates, bringing you the breaking news from the world of immigration law. Yes, the breaking news is that President Biden is planning on announcing, which means on Tuesday, we are going to get some news, some big news from the world of immigration. And this is the first time it's going to happen from the time President Obama has spoken about the Deferred Action Program.
Get a free consultation today. Call the number on your screen or visit our website, gehilaw.com, to learn more.
Spouses of U.S. citizens who have entered by crossing the border may benefit from this program. So, undocumented spouses of U.S. citizens can expect a glimmer of hope from this program. Let me make it easy. This video is going to explain you everything you want to know. Number one, this is not an amnesty. You're going to get people who are going to tell you to come in and start signing up, and they're not lawyers. Be careful. You should not do that. What are the requirements of this program? And first, I'm going to explain you what is parole in place. So parole in place, which means that you will be allowed to apply for a document with immigration, wherein immigration is going to allow you to be paroled and to be living in the United States as a parolee. A parolee is a person who's actually granted temporary relief to live here. Now, through the parole in place, which means, take an example, your spouse crossed the border, came to the United States of America. Now, you don't want your spouse to go back to your foreign country. You don't want your spouse to go back to Mexico. You don't want it to take the risk of going to India or to Germany or to Italy or to France. What parole in place will do is it will make sure that it will allow you to basically apply for a parole first. After the parole is approved, what your spouse is going to get is a work permit in the United States. Eventually, there are plans that your spouse may also get a green card in the United States. But that has not yet been established by the administration. So the administration is taking one step at a time. But hats off to President Biden for coming up with the idea of the fabulous law to help spouses of U.S. citizens who have suffered for years in this country. One of the requirements of this program is that the spouse who is undocumented should have been living in the US for more than 10 years. So take an example. You cross the border from Mexico and you're married to an American citizen. You'll have to prove that you have been living here for more than 10 years. So the benefits, so far what I see, is a work permit to the spouse, whether it's one step towards becoming legal, living with your spouse peacefully, and other than that, in a sense, you'll be considered to be a parolee rather than someone who's without papers in the country or who can be, kind of getting into a deportation process, which means it gives you that safety net, which is very much needed. And the way I look at it, it's going to be an executive order. And because people ask me, why is this going to be an executive order? But for the common man, Even if you get an executive order, it's good for you, because there's a saying in English that something is better than nothing. So right now, you're getting this great work permit. Of course, if you get the work permit, you're going to get your social security. Then after that, you can apply for a driver's license. And above all, you'll be legal, which means, it's you're having that safety net to live here with your family, your children. That means a lot. What should people do now? Don't get carried away with people who are telling you that, the program is already in place. It is going to be in place soon. And secondly, please speak to seasoned lawyers, attorneys at law. There are many good lawyers in the country. My videos are loved and circulated all over the country. There's one reason behind it. I'm a straight shooter. Whatever I say, I stand by it. So my request for people who want to actually figure out the program is go to good lawyers and then pay your money. If someone is going to tell you that I'll work for a law firm, I'm not a lawyer, I know what I'm doing, I would avoid that person completely. Because the person does not have a law degree. And the other sad reality of all these programs is that there'll be a lot of small shops that are going to open up. And they say, I can help you with it. Please be careful. And I'm telling you why you should be careful. And this is something that's not in the law, but I anticipate that they're going to give a lot more guidelines under this program. They're going to talk about whether if a person has a criminal record, whether they're going to get any benefit or not. That is still not cleared up over here. So you're going to see a lot of clarifications coming out.
Visit immigrationquestion.com to get started.